Hey guys, this is Bruce Marshall with the nightly market update for Wednesday, February the 15th. Hope your week is going great. Happy Wednesday. Hope your trading is going great. We had a pretty nice push higher today on retail sales numbers that came out, and this is an indication that consumers spending money and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how much I believe that, but we'll see. We'll see. The bigger question is inflation, and what's going on with inflation, and is it ending or getting, better or worse, and all that kind of stuff. So we'll talk about that in a second. Let's look at the markets first here. So on the screen, I've got this is the ES, up and away. ES. This is the NASDAQ. This is the RUT, the Russell 2000. Kind of same thing, same price action, higher, higher, higher. But let's focus on the ES because it's the better indicator, predictor of the market. So if we look, let's go back here 3 days, and you can see we've had, wild, wild west. This is when CPI was reported right there. Big spike up. Notice that number 4.86, and we went all the way down here. That's 4,100 right there. Yeah, we went to 4103. I think it's 4103. So it's about, top to bottom, that's 83-point move in a day. That the black area is the cash session for that day. And so, wild, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down kind of stuff. Again, very hard to trade this stuff. Especially if you are, if you're an investor, this market you really have to trade and, in and out and in and out. So here is a 10-day chart, and this even amplifies, what I'm talking about. So, as you can see here, we're straight up 4,200, straight down, straight up, straight down. We come back down here to 4,100, straight up, straight down, straight down, straight up, straight down. Take out 4,100. Mess around down here for a little while at 4060, and then we're back off to the races here. So it's again super hard on a daily basis to be able to have any idea where this thing's going to go, but we have been trading in these kind of ranges here. So here I would say most of that range is there between basically 4,200, 4,100. The prior range had us mostly in here between 41 and 39. So get in these ranges at least, and we have kind of at least upper and lower parameters. We have wild swings inside those ranges, but you can still do iron condors outside those ranges and things like that, and that's some of the things we've been doing. So there's still ways to trade this stuff, but it is much more difficult than it was. Just until all these kind of wild swings simmer down, we won't get back to probably normal trading. So this is a 1 year chart, a trailing 1 year chart. This is the start, that little faint line right there, that's the start of 2023. So last year, straight up, straight down, dizzying, straight up, straight down kind of stuff, and this year there's the start of the year. We're off to the races. They shoot the gun, boom, we're straight up, right? Off to the races. Where do we go from here? And it's interesting. You see that red line is our Voodoo Fire line, which is an Elliott wave calculated line. We're above it now, so this would give us support. Assuming we don't get bad data and things keep looking better, maybe we continue to work our way up here. Maybe we get up here to our snow line. Maybe. I don't know. But I would say we have equally strong chance of this trend breaking and coming back down. And I think you see that low there, that October. Let me clean that up. That October low, 3,500. We start getting bad news, or the trend reverses, and we could likely go there or lower. So don't think this is over yet. The thing that kind of concerns me is everybody is saying how great everything is, and I'm not seeing it. Inflation is, yay, inflation came down from 9 to only 6.4. Well, it's still 6.4. It was 3.2, before all this. So it's still pretty elevated. And what's more important about that is, what is this going to do? I don't think we've seen the effect on the housing market. We're already seeing like big problems in the auto new car sales and all that kind of stuff, slowing down, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know how resilient the consumer is. We'll see. I mean, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope everything's great, but we have to look at both sides and say maybe not, and if not, how low is it going to go, and all that kind of stuff. So the market is forward looking. So I do think we're closer to the light at the end of the tunnel type thing, with the Fed. At some point, they'll stop raising rates and all that kind of stuff, right? And the Fed waited way too long to start raising rates, and they seem to be very determined to continue to raise rates, and they probably will overshoot on the other end as well. So, we're closer to the end, but we're not at the end, and I don't think we're that close to the end yet. So how we trade this thing is, just like I was saying, we have to trade it. This is not really a buy and hold, I don't think, kind of market, which is great. I love to trade. That's why we're here. But, I have shortened my time frames on things that I normally would look at, and I'll show what I'm talking about real quick. So if we look at let's look at a 5-year chart. When you're trading a trend like this or like this or like this, it's pretty easy. It's easier. It's never easy, but it's easier. Even this down, that's a trend, and it's a well-defined, well-established trend, right? This is the, I don't know what to call it. The trend is like this. It's just, there's no rhyme or reason here. Do we go higher? Do we go lower? Who knows? That's what the trend looks like. And there is no trend. So, again, craziness going on here until that kind of simmers down. We won't get back into the market that we like to trade, which is buy the dip, or, like we did when COVID happened, we were selling all the bounces and all that kind of stuff for a while. So anyway, we have to trade the market that we're in and not the market we wish we were in. So that's what we're doing. So I don't have anything else other than to say we do have tomorrow, we have PPI coming out, very important. We have jobless claims coming out tomorrow. We have housing starts. The next biggest thing, or next big thing, next Wednesday, we will have FOMC minutes, and then over into March, we will have PPI is on March 14. And then we have the next Fed meeting on the 22nd. So maybe we chop here until that. I don't know. Range bound chop, 100 points up, 100 points down, that kind of thing. So we shall see. Until we get more data points, that's all we can do, is just kind of trade what's right in front of us, and that makes the most sense. So with that, let me wind it up. If you guys want to see us trading real time and live, come into our main room at Simpler, or come into my trading room. My personal trading room is called Bias, and we do these trades all day long, and we do it real time with real money. So come in there and check it out. So hope to see you there. Hope that helps. Hope it makes sense, and I will see you guys at the next update. Thanks.
Without Simpler Trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me